reach our hands away from us. And we're going to do some neck circles here. So folding the chin down towards the chest. Looking over the one shoulder. Coming back into extension. Wrapping all the way around. So that is one. We're going to come into rep number 2. Gracie, come on. Let's go. Okay, we're switching directions if we have not, so going the opposite way. 2 times. Excellent. The next one, we're going to move down to our shoulder blades. So with our arms outreached at a kind of like a 45, we're going to shrug up, pull back, drive down, push forward. Do that 3 more times, tracing great big circles backwards. Dogs might make an appearance here, you guys, sorry. Good, that's 3, then we're going to reverse. So forwards, it's a little bit harder. Awesome, from here we're going to bring our hands in front of our knees and we're going to come up a little bit. Let's come up all the way so that our hips are right over our knees. We're going to do some thread the needle or spinal twists. So you're going to put your hand behind your head. We're going to twist open through the torso, and then we're reaching through. Then we're going to reset, again, open, reaching through. Do 5 each side. This is 3. Last one. Good, let's switch sides. Gracie, out, go on. Out. So 5 on this other side. Good, good. We are going to come into some scapula push-ups now. So hands can be slightly turned out, so outwards. We can do them from this position, quadruped. If that's a little bit too easy, you can come onto your knees into a bit of a plank, tuck the tail, and then we're going to pinch and push. Pinch, push, pinch, push. So that's 3. We're going to go for 10. Six. Good, almost done. Set of 10. Gracie, lay down. Good girl. She's decided she's joining us. So after 10, we're going to get into some hip cars. So still on all fours, come up onto your wrists if you need. If it's too painful to be palms down, otherwise palms down. We're going to flex the heel to the bum, bring the knee to the chest, open out to the side, and then trace around. All the while not moving your pelvis. That was 1. We're going to do 2 each way. Good, that was 2. Now we are reversing. So heel straight up, wrapping up and over. One more. Good, switching sides. Knee to chest, knee up to the side. Trace the heel up to the ceiling. Sweeping through for rep number 2. Good. Then we are going to reverse. Kick straight up, wrapping up and over. Maintain control the whole time. Everything's pretty solid, pretty tight. Excellent. We are now going to come into a child's pose. So palms are down, bum is sinking back. You're reaching with your hands, but you're also trying to push your shoulders in towards the ground. If you need to space your knees out a little bit, go for it. We're just going to hang out there and breathe. Big breaths in and out through the nose. Trying to relax as much as you can. Good. We're now going to reach to one side. So you're going to reach your right hand under your left hand. So it's on the left side of your body. And you're going to lean into your right shoulder. So you should feel a pull through the back of the right shoulder, maybe into the right side. Keep breathing here. Great big breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. We're going to switch sides. So reaching the left hand under the right now. Sinking back into the left flat. Big breaths. Awesome. So we're going to finish up with a little bit more hip stuff. So we are going to come down onto the ground into 90-90 position. If you guys can see where my legs are, but there's a 90-degree angle at my knee, my hip, and my ankle. So from here, we are going to angle our torsos over our front thigh. So belly button's right over the thigh. With a nice long spine, tilted tailbone, we are going to slowly let our torsos fall forward with control, so you're never folding. You're always tall. Once you hit your max range, being tall, we're going to do a couple breaths here. Actually, let's use muscular contraction. So we're going to use our leg to push the floor away. So front leg is pushing down for 10 seconds. Be tall, be tight. Squeeze from the right bum cheek. 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to get right back into that 10-second contraction, starting now, pushing down for 10 seconds. Whole body's tight, belly button over thigh. Push that shin into the ground, squeezing from the right hip or whichever hip you're over. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Keeping our legs where they are, we're going to twist over our back leg. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to push that back leg down. Starting now, 10 seconds. Trying to control the effort downwards. Otherwise, we might go into spasm. If you are spasming, try and breathe through it. Brace and breathe. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, we've got one more here. Again, that back leg is pushing down. So driving down, squeezing from the hip for 10 seconds. We're compressing over that back hip. Loading the joint. 3, 2, 1, and ease back. Arms go behind. We're going to peel that same back leg open, pivoting through the heels. Other leg follows when it has to, and we're going to be on the opposite side. So we'll finish up our routine today with 2 contractions of the front and the back. So starting again at that front, belly button over thigh, you're going to load. can go a little bit further on this side. Tilt the tail, nice tall spine. Once we're in a loaded position, we're gonna slowly start to build up contraction, pushing that front leg down. 10-second hold. Nice, easy, sustained force downwards with that leg and shin, squeezing from that hip. 3, 2, 1, and relax the contraction. We're gonna pick that back up in 5 seconds. 2, 1, and push down. Be tall, belly button over thigh, squeezing from the hip. 10 seconds. Shallow breathing into the belly, belly breaths. 3, 2, 1, and ease out of that. We're gonna angle over the back hip. Making sure we're still in our 90-90 position. If this is too much for you, you can bring both heels in. It tends to take a little bit of load off of the knees. Otherwise, we are pushing down for 10 seconds. Breathing, 3, 2, 1, and ease out of that contraction. Again, if we're cramping, try to embrace it a little bit. Breathe into it, maybe squeeze a little bit harder, it should go away. Again, building up, pushing down with this back limb, force from the hip. 10 whole seconds. Isolating the hip joint. 3, 2, 1, and arms back. We are gonna follow up with some integration of what we just did. So back leg opens up, other leg follows when it has to. See how my knees aren't quite reaching because I'm not letting my sit bones come off of the floor. Open that back leg. Other leg comes down. Squeezing from the hips. Try not to use your momentum to propel you open and closed. Need a bit of a challenge, arms can come out in front. Driving the hips down, again, bum stays put. We'll do one more each side. Good. Excellent, you guys. We are all done. So thanks so much for joining me today.